Yo, 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 it's your boy back again with another video. Today we're doing weed strains and if I would smoke them, and this is purely based off the name value. First up is AK-47. Uh, you know, AK-47, it kind of sounds like it might taste like a gun, like metal, but that's kind of a badass name. So I gotta put it in Would Take a Rip. Next up is Blue Dream. This is giving blue raspberry vibes. So honestly, I gotta go with Would Take a Rip. Next up is Bruce Banner. It sounds interesting. Honestly, it's so like vague that I just gotta try it. So I would also put it in Would Take a Rip. Next up is Cheese. I don't know about you, but to me that sounds honestly kind of disgusting. So that's going in Rinky Dinky as fuck. Next up is Chem Dog. I don't know about you, but I don't want my strain to have chemical in the name of it. So that's an easy F Rinky Dinky tier. Cherry Pie. Uh, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of cherries, but I'll put it in perhaps Jimin. Like I would hit that. Take a rip. Gelato. That sounds very vague. Like I've heard of watermelon gelato, strawberry gelato, but pure gelato, honestly, I'm good off that. Next up is Gorilla Glue. Um, Gorilla Glue. I don't know about you, but I'm good off that. Uh, Glue. I mean, I guess it does sound like sticky gas. So actually, I'll move it up to perhaps Jimin. Next up is Golden Goat. If it has goat in it, then honestly, you gotta pass that, and I gotta hit that. Next up is Girl Scout cookies. No, that sounds like Primo Delights. That sounds gas. I'm just thinking about it, and that sounds great. Next one is Headband. That's the easiest rinky dinky tier I've ever heard of. Headband. When I think of a headband, I think of like a sweaty, gross, and then yeah, like a sweaty, gross. But then it sits out for like 20 minutes, and then it's like crusty. That's what I think of when I think of a headband, and that sounds absolutely disgusting. Next up is OG Kush. Honestly, this might be a hot take, but I'm good off that. That just sounds so generic and like doesn't even I don't even know. It just sounds like trash. Pineapple Express. I mean, there's a movie called Pineapple Express, so you already know. Like, and it's a stoner comedy, so you already know it's got to be gas. So that's an easy Primo Delights. Sherbet. Okay, we got Sherbet up next. I like Sherbet ice cream. It's not like the best ice cream, but I feel like a lot of people don't like it. It's pretty good. Low key, gotta pass that Sherbet. Sounds pretty gas. Next up is Skywalker OG. Uh, I would take a rip, but it doesn't entice me that much. Next up is Sour Diesel. Sour. Do I want my weed to be tasting kind of sour? I mean, that kind of sounds interesting. So I would take a rip. Next up, Tahoe OG. I mean, Tahoe, like Lake Tahoe. Honestly, yeah, I'm good off of that. I don't know what that. I don't know what Tahoe OG implies, and I'm good off that. Tahoe OG. Next up is Trainwreck. Eh, I'm good off the Trainwreck too. That just sounds like a. I don't even know. It just sounds like metal and like. It just sounds trash. Next up is Wedding Cake. So if you got Wedding Cake, honestly, Wedding Cake sounds like a Primo Delights situation. I mean, who doesn't like cake? So yeah, that's S tier. And then the next one is White Widow. Um, I don't know about you, but if we're having a nice bake sesh and someone pulls up and like, yo, I got that White Widow, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I am good off that. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, that's just how I would feel. I don't know. That doesn't really entice me. So yeah, guys. A quick review. So in the Rinky Dinky as fuck tier is Cheese, Chem Dog, and Headband. In the I'm good off that tier is Gelato, OG Kush, Tahoe OG, Trainwreck, and White Widow. In the Perhapstroman tier, Cherry Pie and Gorilla Glue. In the Would Take a Rip tier is AK-47, Blue Dream, Bruce Banner, Skywalker OG, and Sour Diesel. In the Past Dat tier is Golden Goat and Sherbert. And in the Primo Delights tier is Girl Scout Cookies, Pineapple Express, and Wedding Cake.